Hello, drama enthusiasts, and welcome back to TV Day's Drama Digest. Buckle up, because we're diving headfirst into the sizzling, heart-pounding world of days of our lives, where secrets unravel, emotions collide, and every moment is a roller coaster of revelations. Today, we're zeroing in on a storyline that's got everyone buzzing: Aaron's long-awaited return to Salem and the jaw-dropping drama surrounding Sophia's pregnancy. Is Aaron tied to this life-altering twist? Could he be the father of Sophia's child? Grab your popcorn, because this tale is about to take you on a wild ride through love, betrayal, and shocking surprises. The sleepy yet scandal-ridden town of Salem is about to be shaken to its core. After months of absence, Aaron is finally back, and his arrival is nothing short of a seismic event. Picture this. The sun is setting over the picturesque streets of Salem, casting a golden glow on the quaint houses and bustling town square. The air is thick with anticipation as whispers of Aaron's return spread like wildfire. His sister, Kat, is the first to spot him, her eyes widening with a mix of elation and bewilderment as he steps off the bus, his familiar grin lighting up the evening. "Aaron? What are you doing here?" Kat exclaims, her voice trembling with emotion. She hasn't seen her brother in what feels like an eternity, and his sudden appearance catches her off guard. Aaron, ever the charmer, flashes a mischievous smile and replies, "Tomorrow's graduation, Kat. Did you think I'd miss it?" The moment is electric, charged with the warmth of sibling reunion, but tinged with an undercurrent of mystery. Why now? Why after all this time? Kat's mind races as she processes his words. She knows Aaron has been in Vancouver, staying close to their mother, who's been battling health issues. Earlier in the season, Kat mentioned that Aaron had earned enough credits to graduate early, freeing him to focus on family. But his decision to return for the graduation ceremony feels like more than just a nostalgic whim. There's a glint in his eye, a subtle hint that he's carrying a secret or perhaps seeking answers. As Aaron strolls through Salem, the town he once called home, he's greeted by familiar faces and curious stares. His friends Sophia, Tate, and Holly are thrilled to see him, but their excitement is tempered by an unspoken tension. Aaron's absence has left gaps in their lives, and his return stirs up memories of the past, some sweet, others painfully unresolved. The stage is set for a reunion that promises to be anything but ordinary. Aaron's return is perfectly timed for Salem High's graduation ceremony, a milestone that marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another. He's eager to don the iconic cap and gown, to walk across the stage with his closest friends, and to soak in the bittersweet joy of this rite of passage. The thought of standing shoulder to shoulder with Sophia, Tate, and Holly fills him with a sense of belonging, a chance to reclaim the bonds he's missed while away. The night before the ceremony, the group gathers at their favorite hangout, Horton's Diner, a cozy spot filled with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and warm apple pie. Laughter fills the air as they reminisce about late-night study sessions, prom disasters, and the countless adventures that defined their high school years. Sophia, radiant despite the weight of her pregnancy, teases Aaron about his time in Vancouver, while Tate and Holly chime in with playful jabs. But beneath the camaraderie, there's an undercurrent of unease. Sophia's glances linger on Aaron a little too long, and his responses carry a guarded edge. Something unspoken hangs between them, a secret that threatens to unravel their carefully curated reunion. As the group disperses, Aaron pulls Sophia aside. The moonlight casts long shadows across the diner's parking lot, and the air grows heavy with anticipation. "Soph, you okay?" he asks, his voice soft but probing. Sophia hesitates, her hand instinctively resting on her swollen belly. "I'm fine," she replies, but her smile doesn't reach her eyes. Aaron senses there's more to her story, but before he can press further, she excuses herself and hurries away, leaving him staring after her, his mind swirling with questions. The morning of graduation dawns bright and clear, with Salem buzzing with excitement. The high school gymnasium is transformed into a sea of blue and gold, with banners fluttering and proud families filling the stands. Aaron, dressed in his cap and gown, stands among his classmates, his heart swelling with pride. Sophia, radiant in her own gown, adjusts her cap nervously, her hands trembling as she tries to focus on the moment. Tate and Holly flank her, offering words of encouragement, but Sophia's unease is palpable. As the ceremony begins, the principal's voice echoes through the gym, calling names and celebrating achievements. Aaron's turn comes, and he strides across the stage with confidence, his grin infectious, as he accepts his diploma. The crowd cheers, and Kat beams from the audience, her eyes glistening with tears of pride. But the joy is short-lived. Midway through the ceremony, a gasp ripples through the crowd. Sophia, seated among her classmates, suddenly clutches her stomach, her face contorted in pain. Whispers turn to shouts as her friends rush to her side. "It's happening," she gasps, her voice barely audible over the chaos. "The baby, it's coming!" Panic erupts as Sophia is whisked away to the hospital, the graduation ceremony forgotten in the wake of this unexpected crisis. Aaron, his face pale with shock, follows closely behind, his mind racing. He's known Sophia for years, shared countless moments with her, but one question burns in his mind. Why didn't she tell me at the hospital? The scene is a whirlwind of emotion. Nurses rush in and out, their voices calm but urgent. Sophia, gripping Tate's hand, endures wave after wave of contractions, her strength both awe-inspiring and heartbreaking. Aaron paces the waiting room, his thoughts a tangled mess. He replays every interaction with Sophia, searching for clues. They've always been close, perhaps too close. Memories of late-night talks, stolen glances, and a fleeting moment of intimacy months ago flood his mind. Could it be? Could Sophia's baby be his? As the hours tick by, Sophia gives birth to a healthy baby girl, a tiny miracle who brings both joy and uncertainty. The hospital room is filled with soft coos and the gentle hum of monitors, but the atmosphere is anything but serene. Aaron, allowed to visit, stands at the foot of Sophia's bed, his eyes locked on the newborn cradled in her arms. The resemblance is uncanny, the same dark curls, the same piercing eyes. His heart pounds as the possibility takes root. Asterisk, is she mine? Asterisk, Sophia, exhausted but radiant, avoids Aaron's gaze. She's known this moment was coming, dreaded it even, but there's no escaping it now. "Sophia," Aaron says, his voice low and trembling, "why didn't you tell me you were pregnant?" The question hangs in the air, heavy with accusation. Sophia's lips part, but no words come. Instead, she clutches her daughter closer, as if shielding her from the truth. The tension is palpable, and Tate, ever the loyal friend, steps in to diffuse the situation. "Aaron, now's not the time," he says, his tone firm but kind. But Aaron's not backing down. "I deserve to know," he insists, his voice rising. "If there's even a chance, I need to know." The room falls silent, the weight of Aaron's words settling over everyone. Holly, who's been quietly observing, exchanges a worried glance with Tate. They've suspected Sophia's secret for weeks, but her refusal to name the father has kept them in the dark. Now, with Aaron's return, the pieces are starting to fall into place. As the days pass, Aaron's suspicions grow stronger. He can't shake the feeling that Sophia's baby is his, and the uncertainty gnaws at him. He confronts her again, this time in the quiet of her hospital room, away from prying eyes. "Sophia, I'm not here to judge you," he says, his voice softer now, almost pleading. "But if there's a chance that baby is mine, I have a right to know. We can do a DNA test. It's simple and it'll give us answers." Sophia's eyes glisten with tears as she looks at Aaron, her heart torn between fear and guilt. "I don't know if I'm ready for that," she admits, her voice barely above a whisper. "I didn't want it to happen like this. I didn't want you to find out this way." Her words hit Aaron like a punch to the gut. They're not a confession, but they're close enough to fuel his determination. He's not angry, at least, not entirely. He's hurt, confused, and desperate for clarity. The bond he and Sophia shared was special, built on years of friendship and a fleeting moment of passion that neither of them fully understood at the time. But now, with a child in the picture, the stakes are higher than ever. The idea of a DNA test looms large, a Pandora's box that could either confirm Aaron's fears or shatter his hopes. For Sophia, it's a terrifying prospect. She's carried this secret for months, guarding it fiercely to protect herself and her daughter. But with Aaron back in Salem, the walls she's built are crumbling. Will she agree to the test? And if she does, what will the results reveal? Aaron's return and the drama surrounding Sophia's pregnancy send shockwaves through Salem. Friends and family are drawn into the conflict, each grappling with their own loyalties and questions. Kat, torn between her love for her brother and her friendship with Sophia, struggles to mediate. Tate and Holly, caught in the middle, find themselves questioning how much they really know about their friends. Even the townsfolk, always eager for gossip, can't resist speculating about the true father of Sophia's baby. The hospital becomes a hub of whispered conversations and furtive glances. Nurses exchange knowing looks, and visitors speculate about the drama unfolding in room 204. Meanwhile, Aaron's mother, still recovering in Vancouver, senses her son's turmoil through their phone calls. She urges him to seek the truth, but warns him to tread carefully. "Some secrets," she says, "change everything." As the days turn into weeks, the tension in Salem builds to a breaking point. Aaron's determination to uncover the truth clashes with Sophia's fear of what it might mean for her future. The possibility of a DNA test hangs over them like a storm cloud, threatening to upend their lives and the lives of those around them. As Days of Our Lives hurtles toward its next chapter, the questions pile up. Will Aaron push for a DNA test, or will Sophia's reluctance sway him? If the test confirms his suspicions, how will he navigate fatherhood at such a young age? And what does this mean for his relationships with Kat, Tate, and Holly, not to mention his future in Salem? For Sophia, the stakes are just as high. She's a new mother, navigating the challenges of parenthood while grappling with a past she's tried to bury. Her feelings for Aaron, complicated by their shared history, add another layer of complexity to an already fraught situation. Will she find the courage to face the truth, or will she continue to guard her secret, even at the cost of her relationships? One thing is certain: Aaron's return has set the stage for a drama unlike any other. The graduation ceremony, meant to be a celebration of new beginnings, has instead become the catalyst for a story that will test loyalties, unearth buried truths, and change the lives of everyone involved. Days of Our Lives has never shied away from bold storytelling, and this latest arc promises to deliver the kind of heart-wrenching, edge-of-your-seat drama that keeps fans coming back for more. So, dear readers, what do you think? Is Aaron the father of Sophia's baby, or is there another twist waiting in the wings? Will the DNA test bring clarity or chaos? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join us next week as we continue to unravel the secrets of Salem. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.